5 older women in Hollywood who are still embracing and celebrating their sexuality. In 1970, Zoe Moss wrote the essay, It Hurts to Be Alive and Obsolete, The Aging Woman. Moss was only 43 when she wrote the devastating account that not only addresses the invisibility that women feel after a certain age, but how men don't experience the same thing. Instead, they're regarded as sexual and potent throughout their lives, whereas women have to fight to be seen that way. Even though it's been over 50 years, sadly a lot of the misogynistic mentality she wrote about remains today. Even Sarah Jessica Parker, star of the groundbreaking series, and The City, had to defend herself for getting older. I know what I look like. I have no choice, SJP told Vogue in 2021. What am I going to do about it? Stop aging? Disappear? Although the patriarchy would love it if all women over 50 magically reverted to 25, that's not going to happen. What's also not going to happen is women ceasing to embrace their aging bodies and the sensuality that comes with that. There is a big secret that women are discovering after 50, which is that you can become more irresistible than ever without even trying. Fashion and beauty director for More magazine Lois Joy Johnson told NBC News. It has to do with confidence. You are relaxed, comfortable in your own skin. That is so refreshing. If you confront aging with confidence, you'll be hotter than ever, and you'll know it. One of the most important things about celebrating your sexuality as you get older is recognizing that it changes, and embracing that. For cisgender women, the biggest change comes once perimenopause and menopause hit. In a conversation with Fadi Khosrowshahi, CEO of Seek Women's Health, at an event in February 2024, Halle Berry revealed what sex during menopause felt like for her, via Self. Okay, TMI, but get ready. I'm trying to have sex and it's as if I've got razor blades in my vagina, Berry said at the event hosted by Nella Speculum and Respin, the latter being Berry's wellness website that focuses on respinning menopause, among other things. He comes at me with what feels like scissors at night, and I'm like, get away. But he's the love of my life, and I realize there's something wrong. After her doctor confirmed it was menopause and not something else, Berry decided to accept the change, instead of running away from it and/or seeing it as the death of her sex life. It's not the end of anything, she added. It's actually the start of a new chapter of your life. As women, we have to reimagine what that is. While younger audiences might associate Glenn Close with her role in 101 Dalmatians, if you look at her resume, you'll see that she played one of the most iconic seductresses in film history, Alex Forrest in the 1987 movie Fatal Attraction. With her big 80s hair and overall obscene hotness, the character easily lured Dan, played by Michael Douglas, away from his wife and daughter. Her performance garnered an Oscar nomination, and it was a role that took her career to new heights, proving that she could play a femme fatale and nail it. While she was regarded as the sex kitten in the 80s and 90s, as she got older, the roles she was offered were a far cry from Alex Forrest. But that hasn't stopped Close from talking about and reminding society that age doesn't define sexuality. It's one of the great myths that you lose your sexuality as you get older, Close told The Guardian in 2019. I feel as free and as creative, as sexual and as eager as I ever have. And it's ironic because I'm thinking, how much time do I have left now? It's one of those ironies, I suppose, that we sometimes start feeling comfortable in our own skin only late in our lives, but hopefully with enough time to benefit from it. In 2011, Jane Fonda talked to The Telegraph about her memoir, Prime Time, and most notably the chapters on SA. When the interviewer asked her why she addresses being Sewell at her age in the book, she explained that nobody talks about it, despite how important the topic is. There are all kinds of changes that no one ever tells us how to handle, said Fonda, who was 73 at the time. I loved researching those chapters.